I don't know anything about Keemstar. I've met Andrew before in London. When I met him, he was very nice to me,
Yeah.
and
He was
that's what
very
I know
nice to
about
you.
Andrew.
Okay, so do you think
Yeah.
it's possible that when I'm criticizing people, it's from a place of like I think maybe the people that I'm criticizing are doing harm on other people?
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can, that's fine. Like if you think somebody is hurting someone else and you want to call that out, you
What's
can,
that?
but your style, and you can't even
Oh,
argue with
Jimmie's
this, but your
passing me
style
a
of
note.
doing
One
that.
second. Jimmie passed me a note. He thinks you're too young to understand.
He's a kid.
I would completely disagree.
He
I don't
says
think
you're a
age has
kid.
anything to do with it.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Just because I'm young doesn't mean I don't have a lot of wisdom, Jimmie. I don't know how old you are, but I've been through a lot in my life. I've had a lot of experiences that people
How
don't
old are
have.
you? How old are you?
It doesn't matter. That's my entire point is that it does not matter.
Do you,
And I'll tell you, I'm 24 years old, but I've done a lot of things and I've been in a lot of positions that most people haven't, and
go ahead,
that
Jimmie.
gives me
Say it into the
experience
mic.
and wisdom.
I don't want to fight.
But okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I just want to let's go. Okay.
I don't know. Do you wish you were us?
Absolutely, man. You guys got it all. I mean, everything that I don't
What's
have,
up?
right? Like everything I don't have.
So you do?
Yeah. I was like, for example, what is it that you guys have that you think I would wish to have?
Well, I don't I don't believe this, but if you want to talk about this, we can talk about it. Is that what you want to do?
I'm curious, yeah, since you seem to be open to entertaining the idea. So I'm curious, what are the enviable traits of your life?
Do you want to talk about this, or can we get through the video? I mean, I could tell you this, but I feel like we're just like
Okay,
we're
let's
ranting, like we're just going off
okay,
in
let's
another
watch the
direction.
video. Yeah, let's do that.
I would love to speak to him. I'd love to talk to him and go on his podcast. I would try to change his life.
Oh,
But I think I'd have a hard time. That'd be the final boss. That's the toughest battle. Some people are really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Effort to do something to help my situation. In fact, if you'll know, I had the pills next to my bed for months because I was so apprehensive to take it because of all the opinions of people like you who, and because I felt that too, like that it's the, and people say it's the easy way out. People who kind of are in the Sigma grind set like you. It's actually the hardest decision I had to make in my mental health recovery was the decision to take the pill, right? And I think for a lot of people, that's the reality of taking antidepressants. It's not the easy way out. It's actually the hardest decision to make.
My mom went through it, and what you said's right. What you just said's right. She went through this for years.
Right.
She was bipolar. So you said the truth. You spoke from your heart.
Thank you, Jimmie. I did speak from my
You're
heart.
making me almost cry.
How
I
is
never heard
how
you
is my
talk like
opinion
that.
toxic?
That's crazy.
Well, it's toxic because I've heard this opinion a lot of your peers and people who share that opinion with you. And I think it's toxic because it's discouraging men specifically from seeking out valid and very helpful treatments for their problems. You think that going to the gym is going to resolve all your issues. And I think that's actually.
No,
You
I
talk
didn't
about,
say that.
What,
No, I didn't say that.
You say.
I said, look, if you don't like the way you look, get in the
That's
gym.
clinical depression. You have 24 years of wisdom, so I don't want to patronize you. But if you're able to go to the gym and go through the depression and get kind of shake off the depression, I don't think that is clinical depression.
That's not depression.
Yeah, that's
The appearance.
Yeah, I mean, who are you to say why I felt depressed? I had a very depressive feeling.
Right. Well, there
because
is
I
a
didn't like
clinical
this part about myself.
Yeah, there is a
So
clinical.
I mean, it's an opinion.
Right.
It's
No,
not,
it's not.
You guys can't. You're not. You have no authority to say what's okay to cause my depression or what isn't. I mean, I don't know why you're depressed, but I'm not going to sit here and say, well, that's not a fair reason to be depressed. Why are you depressed? Why were you depressed?
No. I'm not saying it's not a fair reason. I'm saying that there is a clinical definition of what clinical depression is, right? And chances are, if you're young and you go to the gym and shake it off, you probably don't have clinical depression. And can I ask you, were you ever diagnosed with? You're not explicitly saying that, but you're asking. You're like, women want a man they could depend on. It's not as important for men though, because it's not really a feminine trait for a woman to be dependable.
No, women have to be dependable, but
okay. So what's the difference?
Probably they're just dependable. They're just dependable in different ways.
Your opinion.
I would imagine.
Your opinion. That's how they
I,
think.
for one, don't think that the whole submitting thing is right.
It's not American.
I prefer
It's
partnership.
like European, Asian. It's more his.
That's Lena, by the way. She's a woman.
Okay, so you guys, you ladies prefer partnership. That's fine. Then just imagine a scenario where you're with a husband, and for every single decision that he has to make, he's going to come and consult you for every single thing. He's like, "Hey, babe, what do you think about this?" Like he
Well,
has
it
no
depends
sense of leadership or direction.
if it concerns both of
You
us
really
or
want
not.
that?
If it's something that's just in his life,
Important
he can
stuff.
handle himself. But
Important
if
stuff.
it concerns me, I'd like to know about it. I'd like to give my input on it.
I think it's actually fascinating that you bring that up. Like, why would you want your man to consult you? Because he thinks you're an equal and values your opinion on things. I mean, are you saying, oh, I don't want to ask my wife what gum I should chew right now? Or like, what are you talking about? Because it's obvious that in big life decisions, you should consult your partner.
Don't promote exercise. You spread a bunch of hate. You don't love anyone. Your whole entire worldview is negative. You're like you don't spread love. Like
wait, what do you mean I don't love anyone?
I meant to say that you don't spread love.
I'll leave
like
it.
your
I'm going
entire
to Pinks.
worldview is extremely negative.
Okay. Do you think that?
Do you disagree? Like, do you?
No,
do you
I do.
like,
I do.
I'm
I think you can observe that I criticize a lot of people, right? But the people I criticize, I think, are very worthy of being criticized. For example, Andrew Tate, I think, is just doing untold damage to a whole generation of men. But do you think that there's other ways to inspire people other than going to the gym and doing drop shipping and shit like that?
How do you think that you inspire people, Ethan? Do you believe you inspire people?
I wouldn't presume to do that much, you know what I mean? But I do think probably there's people. I wouldn't presume to even make that assumption, though. You know.
Ethan, the thing is you.
It's a little bit of hubris,
everyone.
isn't it? It's a little bit of hubris to look at yourself as a savior like that.
No, I don't. You criticize everyone.
It's not like that.
No, I don't. You criticize everyone.
It's not really my goal either. I'm an entertainer.
Except yourself.
I'm not a self-help
Except
guy.
yourself.
Right, you're not a self-help guy.
I mean, I'm an entertainer. I'm not a self-help guru.
You hit it. That's it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, not. Okay. Anyway.
Blow your fucking mind. Ethan inspired me to lose weight. I'm under 200 pounds. Please, someone mayo up their dome. Look at, I inspired this man right here. That's a picture. That man, he would cry if he ever met me, boy. I'll tell you what, tears, kisses and hugs, man. And I'll be like, I love you, dude.
There's an inspiration right there.
That's very inspirational.
Good job. You inspired one person. Good job.
So you think he's the only one out there?
He inspired me.
No, I
He
think
told me I can't do jokes today.
I think you should lead by example.
Thanks, buddy.
Do you think making people laugh is a?
if you
Do you
had a
think
great
making
body.
people?